Hello everyone, my name is Oni and welcome to another LEGO Ninjago video, and today I'm going to be doing a tier list for all the LEGO Ninjago suits that we've gotten for the ninja throughout the years. Unfortunately, this tier list does not have the Season 4 outfits. They go up to Dragon's Rising Season 3, but that is fine. I can work with it, I've worked with worse. So first up, we have the trainee robes from the pilot episodes of Ninjago and the first few episodes of LEGO Ninjago Season 1. These are S tier suits. These are peak. They're simple, they're basic, they get the job done, they don't overdo it. And I love that. Next up, we have the DX suits, which I think are good. They're going to be B tier. Now, I do have some issues with these suits, which sounds like blasphemy from sometimes when I see people talk about these suits. People really talk about these suits like they're like god tier suits. Like you can't hate these suits, and I have issues with them. For starters, I don't like them as ninja outfits. For me, they don't really feel like ninja outfits. They feel like what? Well, for lack of better explanation, they sound like they feel like Power Ranger outfits with ninja masks on. And it sucks because Power Rangers actually made some really good ninja outfits for the Rangers. Ninja Steel specifically had really good outfits to represent the ninja aesthetic. But these ones, again, they just feel more like Power Rangers, less like ninjas. Especially because they don't really feel like robes. I did see someone make renders. I believe their name is Ninjago. They'd made an amazing render, making them look like robes. I really like that. Next up is the ZX robes, and I love these outfits so much. Specifically the Legacy remakes, I love them especially. But the reason why I love these robes so much is, I hope Editor May puts on screen. So I'm going to be talking about it in the LEGO Ninjago Season 1 retrospective video that I'm still working on. But, basically, to prove this point, I grabbed a random picture of the suits online, traced out the Lego minifigure in the robe part, and they do what I think every robe should do perfectly. They have the exact same robes on, which symbolizes that they're on a team, they're together. Then next, you have their armor. Now each armor is unique to every ninja. And every ninja is super unique, which is super important because each ninja fights differently, especially because they have different weapons. Kai his sword, Jay the nunchucks, Zane his shurikens, and Nia and Cole his scythe, while Lloyd should be using his super bolt, but it never showed up in the show. And also Lloyd does something I really like as well. He has unique robes, but still feels like he's part of the team, because you can tell they're the same robes, he just wears them differently. And then they all have the shoulder pads and the crown on their hood, which symbolizes that they're all on the same team. Just Lloyd feeling like the 6th Ranger of the team. These are S tier all the way. Now, next up is the Elemental Kimonos. These are very good as well. I really like these. I do have a bit of an issue with the kind of suits that they are. These are the first suits where we see black being the primary color, with the ninja's actual color being secondary. And my issue is Cole. Cole is already wearing black as his primary color, so what do you do then? You can't just give him black on black designs, it's just gonna look weird. The only person that can pull that off is Batman. So what they do is they always give him a different color, with this one being gray. And it makes it just feel like he's the gray ninja, not the black ninja, but these are still really cool. I'm gonna give them a beard here. Next up, we have the Techno robes, and now the Techno robes, I really like these. These are very nostalgic for me. I like how Lloyd has the gold shoulder pads, even though we're gonna start moving away from him being like a special ninja, and him just having the same suits as everyone else. I'm gonna give these a C tier, just because I don't like the half masks as much as the full masks, and they don't have leg printing. Honestly, I would have loved if they gave them the Zukin mask, not Zukin, the ZX masks, but without the print. I guess they're the same masks, but without the print, and then maybe give them just some leg printing. But it's fine. The Ninjroids ate up all the budget anyway. Next time we have the Stone Warriors, which they're going right next to the Techno robes. I don't like really heavy outfits for the ninja, and the fact that they're all wearing like the same armor, just they all feel really heavy. They're doing the half mask thing I don't like. And some of them have leg printing, some of them don't. Some of them were hard to get, some weren't. It was a meh suit wave, but like not awful. These were average. Next up was the Tournament of Elements. These are D tier. For starters, we did not get a complete wave. I know Zane came in like a minifig pack later on. I don't count that. But this was... So first, on the sash, they have elemental symbols for Earth, Fire, Ice, and Lightning. I mean, I'm not saying Earth, Fire, Life, and Lightning. But Zane's not on the team, so it's only those 4. So even if you do end up finding a Zane minifigure, he won't fit. It'll feel weird. Also, they don't wear sleeves, which I hate. They don't have their masks, which I hate. And overall, when I was a kid, I remember using these as their pajamas, not as their ninja robes. The Zukin robes, I really like, though. Those are a B tier. Now, I don't like Zane that much because I don't like the silver look for him. Especially because this is the only suit that really goes with the silver. Besides one other, which I'll get to shortly. But it's just not my favorite compared to all the others. Now I do love all the leather armor on the other ninja. I like their masks. Although I kind of wish that what they did instead, keep these blank. But put the elemental symbol on their back. I think that would have been a little bit better. But overall, I really like these ninja. Again, I wish Zane didn't have the shoulder pads. And I wish that he had white robes instead. And maybe keep the black, I mean not the black, the silver pauldron. But they wanted to go Titanium Ninja, and that's just, I guess, what they went with. Possession, we're going back to the primarily black outfits, and these ones I think are an A tier. They're really good. Again, it has same issue for Cole, and then this is the first time where Nia shows up and she has her colors. Honestly, I think these suits would have been better, to be honest, if they had their primary colors be their outfits. Maybe have the black, kind of like Hands of Time, have the black armor, ZX armor, and maybe, I don't know, have like their darker color be their like sash. But so far, I prefer, again, I prefer them to be in the primary colors, but I don't like the primary black. But they're still really good suits. Like, don't get wrong, they're great suits, just not my cup of tea. Next up is Skybound, and they are A as well. I really like Skybound. I love the golden shoulder pad. I don't like how they feel more like pirate outfits than ninja outfits, but they do look really cool. Again, I think these are another bunch of outfits where I wish that they had a primary color instead of it being primarily black. And they also reuse the legs from the Deep Stone outfits. So again, I wish that they just like, if they made them in their color and made everything else like dark versions of their color, I think that would have worked nicer. Honor robes are S tier. They're the perfect callback to the ZX robes, a bit of callback to the Zukin robes, and updating their legacy trainee robes as well, giving Lloyd and Nia the robes that they never got. They're so good. They're honestly some of the best work you're gonna get out of ninja suits. Next up are the Hands of Time suits. I'm gonna put them in A tier. Now, these suits are great. They are highly detailed. They don't do the universal like team suits thing that I like that they do. But they're really good. I don't like that they all have black arms. It kind of feels like they forgot to switch out the arms in the design process, and they're like, "Hey, are you guys shipping out those Lego sets yet? Did you send the models to the animators?" Yeah, we did. Oh, okay, cool. You guys, which models did you send? Did you send the updated ones? What do you mean updated ones? You know, the ones with the actual colored arms. They're not supposed to have black arms? It doesn't feel finished. And also, I don't like Zane having a TV on his stomach. Don't know what's going on with Jay. And the 3 at the bottom here, Cole, Zane, and Nia, they're all wearing gray. So like, imagine if someone who doesn't know Ninjago walks in Hey, who's the Grain Ninja in this show? The one with the shurikens, the one with the axe, or the one with the spear? Yes. Like, it's really confusing. Honestly, these probably should go down to B tier. The Sons of Garmadon suit. Actually, let's talk about the movie suits, because you need to talk about those before you get to Sons of Garmadon. It's like talking about Hunted before Sons of Garmadon. The movie suits, I think, are a B tier as well. Now, the thing is they feel very disorganized. For starters, Nia has like this skirt piece thing. She's still in gunmetal gray. Zane is fully white. Cole's fully black figure. Makes sense so far. Then Kai has a black mask with a red bandana, red robes, and then a black legs. Which is weird because that doesn't fit any of these ninja. You expect him to be all red. But fine, whatever. And then we go to Jay. Jay has dark blue torso, black legs, black mask with a dark blue bandana on. Really weird. Then Lloyd is a fully black outfit with green highlights. Like, none of them match. None of them feel like they're on like the same. Like they have the same like robe design kind of, but the colors seem all out of whack. Like, Zane's wearing his full color, so was Cole, so was Nia. But then the other three were like, are we doing all black or are we doing all color? So Jay and Kai got confused and they just like did half and half. Lloyd just went full black and was just like, that'll work. It feels like they didn't think of them as a team, just each one individually. And I kind of wish, because like, it feels like Jay and Kai are on the same page. Nia, Zane, and Cole are on the same page, and then Lloyd's completely out in left field, confused with their outfit design. Next up, we have the Sons of Garmadon, which fixes all the problems with the movie suits. They are S tier. Again, I don't like Nia having the skirt. I hate the cloth waist pieces. I know I've seen so many Star Wars Lego YouTubers complaining that they don't have it, but I guarantee you they suck. They are awful for playing with. I remember when I was like a tween or teen, and I got her, and I was like moving stuff, and like the cloth was getting in the way, and I'm like, man, this sucks. Why is it here? This could have been a print. You know what I mean? So yeah, that really doesn't need to be there. But everything else is very good on her. And all the other ninja have nice sleek robes. Kai and Jay look very different from their movie counterparts. Lloyd is basically inverted colors of the of his movie counterpart. Cole is basically the same. Zane is like a more modernized take with more tactical gear on. And then Nia is kind of more of a translation. She kind of did something similar to what Kai did with his robes, compared to what her movie counterpart did. Next up, we have the Hunted robes, and these are D tier. Not story-wise. I love these robes story-wise, but like if I were to pick, if I teleport to Ninjago and I was one of the ninja and I had to pick my robes, these ones would be last. They're run down, they're beat up suits. But you know, for the story reasons, they're gonna be bumped up to C tier. But again, these aren't suits that I would rock normally. The legacy suits, I would say, are S tier. They're basically what I want from the DX robes, which is what I was complaining about before, that they don't feel like ninja robes. These feel like ninja robes. These feel like ninja robes all the way to the max, and they have the dragon going around. They're really cool. I love them. I don't like Nia in the dark red, which I excused for the honor robes and all the other robes, but these robes I do think that she looks bad in. I think it would have been nicer if she was in gunmetal gray, but I'll leave it there. Next up, we have the Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu Ninja, and these are S tier as well. I think they're iconic. The only change I would make, I'd give Cole sleeves. I switch Zane and Lloyd's hands to being black, because it's the only thing that makes them weird compared to the others. But outside of that, I think these are amazing suits. The Digi robes are up next, and they're C tier. Honestly, Zane's not here, so that already, it was not going to make it to B tier. And everything else I think is cool for like a cybernetic ninja. I kind of wish that they went with a different color than white, though. Like, the white doesn't look great. I wish that they got a different color. The hero robes are D tier. These ones kind of suck. They don't feel like ninja, they feel like knights. It feels like Next of Knights failed, so they're like, what if we brought knights to Ninjago? But Kai's looks awful. He just has like a lion on his head, on his torso. Cole and Zane look alright. The others are okay. I'm not a fan of these robes in the slightest. The island though, these ones are A tier. These ones are really nice. I like how modern they feel. I wish Lloyd didn't have like the leaf and foliage on his outfit, and I wish Zane actually wore his robes instead of like half wearing them. But outside of that, I think these are amazing outfits. In the Scooby suits, I'll give a C tier because I feel like they're tactical. Like if the ninja ever to go underwater, obviously they'd be wearing these outfits, and they're fine. They're fine. Next up, we have the crystallized fugitive outfits. These are S tier for me. Even though they don't feel complete because Nia's not here, I feel like they're amazing outfits regardless. For stars, they just feel like traditional classic ninja outfits. Armored up though. They're super cool. My only complaint is Lloyd had a gold shoulder pad in the sets, and he had like this brown like leather coming off his outfit. But outside of that, I loved his outfit. The golden armor I'd say is a B tier. I like the upgrade, but honestly not necessary. The core ninja are A tier. I don't like how Zane. Normally it's Cole that does this. Zane doesn't have a shirt on or sleeves, so it kind of makes him look weird compared to everyone else who is like fully dressed up. But everyone else looks so good, and I do like the pop of color that comes from them, especially Lloyd. He looks so sick with all like the scales and everything. Next up, I have the Dragon's Rising suits from Season 1, and these are A tier. I like how basic they are. I like how they look. I like how they have like their design, but unique, especially on the back with their element. I think they're really cool. Next up, we have the Mech Pilot suits. They're B tier. I do like them for the most part. I do feel like though, in some areas, like I don't like the pauldron that they use like for the chest armor. Also, it starts the issue I have with Cole. I've excluded it on every other figure that really does this, like crystallized, secrets, but this suit does it awfully. I hate how much orange, bright orange, is on Cole. It makes him stand out, and I know it's crazy because you know you have the bright red ninja here, the bright blue ninja there, white ninja there, lime green right here, but like he's the black ninja with a pop of orange. It doesn't look right. In the climber suits, I'm gonna give a C tier. I don't like how bulky they are. That's end of argument. I don't like how bulky they are, and I've never been a fan of ropes going around the ninja figures. It makes them feel like they're specialized, not good for specific things. Then next up, we have the Tournament of Sources. These ones are A tier. I don't like how there's no J, actually, B tier. There's no J figure, and this starts us using this Wildfire figure religiously. I think these suits are okay. Again, it does what I don't like, sleeveless. It has the half masks. But outside of that, I think these suits are actually just so good. As the cool like shoulder element thing going. They're really cool. I don't like those few things. Next up, we have the storm suits. Again, Jay's not here, and now Aaron, Sora, and Wildfire are not included in this. But I'm still gonna give this an A tier. These are so cool suits. These are really cool. I don't like how the printing works. I don't like the gold armor under the robes. I wish that they close up the robes and then made Kai's red pop a little bit more, because on the figure it feels super dull. But outside of that, I think they're great. Next up, we have the Spectral Ninja, which I think are solid A tier as well. Now, all the ninja have the dark red on them, which is fine for these suits, but I don't want to see it again. They pushed a little far here. But outside of that, I think all the ninja look great. I kind of like the dragon shoulder pad. I wish the armor wasn't so bulky though, and again, I wish we got full mask again. It's been a little bit since we got an actor like this full mask ninja. Just give us the full mask, please. And now we get more of the specialized outfits. Huh. How do I do the specialized outfits? I guess what I'll do, right? These are basically the Secret Spirit Images. I'm going to use these as a placeholder for the Draconis. And the avatars, I'm going to use as a placeholder for the Legacy ZX. Because these ones I feel like need ranking the least. Then I'll rank all the others the way I see fit. So, the Kendo, I'm going to put in C tier. Because they are still the OG designs, so I can't rank them too low, but they're just them in training armor, which is kind of meh. The NRG are A tier. I love the NRG Ninja. They are so cool. Like, they're genuinely amazing. And then the Draconis outfits are C tier. I think they're too bulky. They are kind of ugly. And overall, I don't feel like they do the ninja thing well. But I do think that they're alright. Then the Legacy ZX Ninja are in S tier. They're the best suits we've ever gotten for Ninjago. I genuinely believe that from the bottom of my heart. I know that Jane and Cole are inaccurate. I know Lloyd's inaccurate, but they're so good. The prints are amazing. Paint or buy knockoff ones to get the mask in silver. But oh, they're so good. They're so good. I genuinely cannot recommend them enough. Next up, I have the Dragon Form and Oni Form Lloyd. I'm gonna say they're A tier for story reasons. I think they're really cool, but I don't have too much of like a feel for them. The Air Jitsu ones I think are D tier. They're mediocre. I always hated these gimmick outfits. I like them with like elemental power bursting out. Same with the Spinjitzu Masters. The Dragon Master suits, though, I think they're really cool. I wish the whole team got them instead of just like the original 4. I think they're B tier. I like the tactical look. Next up, we have the Forbidden Spinjitzu, again D tier. They're the same as the others, except I think the Forbidden Spinjitzu tornado like going over them, which I think is really stupid. The Legacy 2, it does what these guys do, but different, because instead of saying the elemental symbols, it has Master written on their robes. And I do like these outfits a lot, except I put their arms on, I put like their colors. And I have like the Legacy hoods on. I think that they're great, but they don't come in Nia or Cole or Zane with these, because it was only these 4 that had the tournament robes, so I'm going to give these ones an A tier. Or B tier. B tier because they don't have the full team, but A tier for their design. Spinjitzu Burst is the same as all the others. The epic battles, I'm gonna also put in D tier. These suits are stupid besides Cole. Cole's the only one that's somewhat decent. Everyone else sucks. Jay's barely wearing blue. Kai's only has like red legs, and Zane's naked. So these were not going any higher. The core Spinjitzu suits, same thing. They don't even have unique legs. They have the same legs that core does. So I have no reason to put these higher. These ones, again, same legs as the Dragon's Rising Season 1 outfits. But they also have prints on. I think I'm going to put them in D tier as well. I don't like these outfits either. I mean, they're cool, but not good enough. The golden masks from these, I don't like either. These are lazy. I mean, I like getting the suits and the masks, but this is why I'm glad that they stopped doing this for the newer gimmick sets, giving us just the figure, because this is stupid. I will say I do like the Kai, for the Storm Kai, the gold, because I use that for my MK, for Monkey Kid, and that's a really good piece for him. But outside of that, I don't use it for them. The Rue Crew outfits. Yeah, no, these are C tier because I can at least see them using them for training. You know, and then the golden 10th anniversary, I put those in S tier because I love the anniversary figures. And then, no, they didn't get special 10th anniversary figures. That was the Elemental Masters, which is I'm not putting in here because they're not ninja suits. But yeah, this is my rank again. Please make the swap out. This is the Legacy ZX. And what did I say? I said it was the Secret Supreme Spinjitzu was the Draconis, which that is right here where they belong. So please make those adjustments personally. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video. Again, my name is Oni. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and goodbye for now.